What up, world? How we doing, baby? It's your boy, Johnny. Evening check-in on a stroll at my baby girl's soccer practice. I figured I'd tap in with my people that supported me and rocking with me. I'm trying to get better at this content creation thing, if I'm being honest. You know, like I said, I started a YouTube channel because my boys was living in Texas and I was blocked from communicating with them. So a YouTube channel was literally the way that I knew my kids would be able to somehow, some way find their father. But you fast forward now and my kid's been living with me for 2 years straight. So I make this out of pure just, really the subscribers keep me going. It ain't no money in it. I still work a full-time job to pay my bills. So it ain't the YouTube. It's got me living fat. It's legitimately the subscribers, the people that comment on the videos and tell me how my words touch them. And I want to say, I know I'm not the best at responding to comments, but like I said, I don't have notifications on my phone. I get up at 3 a.m., meditate, work out, record some videos, go to my full-time job, come home. My wife is at home all day with the baby, so she dropped the babies off to me so she can go to the kitchen and start cooking. My big kids get home from school, is going over homework and what they did for the day. And then our nighttime routine, and then practices on nights like this. So my apologies for not being able to communicate with you guys as much, but I'm gonna find a way to start interacting a little more. If you could, in the comments, let me know what's the best day for a live stream, like best evening. And then I can start going live and doing some Q&As and stuff, because I don't talk a lot, truthfully. Like, I talk a lot inside my head, but I'm a very quiet person. But if you ask me a question, I give you an answer. So we can just start going with some Q&A so I can get to learn more about the people in this beautiful world, and they can learn a little more about me. Like I say, we're not as divided as we seem. We just spirits in these bodies, and the body gonna drop one day and the spirit gonna go somewhere one day. But until then, we all on this thing called Earth together. So let's be a little nicer to each other. Let's be a little happier, you know what I mean? In a world full of negativity, you know, what they say, Mark Twain say, observe the masses and then do the opposite. Or is that it? Or anytime you're on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. And I can say I was on the side of the majority till about 2014, 2015. That's when I started looking at life from a different perspective. When I slowed down, I was like, well, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe it is more for me to learn. And now I can say the more I learn, I have a lot to learn. And they say when you figure out what you want to do, the world becomes your library. And man, my eyes are wide open right now. And I'm just always looking for something new to consume, something new to learn from. Between Dr. Joseph Murphy, Earl Nightingale, Bob Proctor, Malcolm X, Booker T. Washington, Muhammad Ali, hey, they really turned me into somebody I didn't even know I could be. Because before then, it was, you know, I was on Lil Wayne, Trey Songz. I was stuck on like my era culture. When I started reading these books and looking back and learning a little more, man, it just really let me know about my power and what I can do. And like I said, you can vibrate low or you can vibrate high. And I'm stepping into my light, you know. Matthew 6:33, seek that kingdom. And I'm encouraging you, if you rock with me, seek the kingdom. You know what you love to do. You know what's important to you. But faith without work is dead. So you gotta be your own motivation. You gotta be your inspiration. When you don't have nobody around you to push you, you gotta push yourself. You gotta find videos like this on the internet and give them a play. Because it was a time when I didn't want to excel, to expand. I was comfortable in my shell, my little environment. I didn't want to step outside, and I didn't want nobody to look at me. I was really nervous. Even to make videos like this, I would have never done. But if you don't speak up, how would the world know you exist? We all have a story to tell. We all have something that has happened in our life that can help somebody else, truthfully. And we all know that about ourselves. We know if we said this or we did this or we gave this to the world, we know the rewards would be something, you know, unbelievable, astronomical. But it's having the courage and the confidence to do it in this world that wants to criticize you, that wants to break you. I get negative comments. It comes with the territory, man. You got to be willing to what Malcolm X say, if you have no critics, you likely have no success. And the world, it doesn't want you to be creative. It doesn't want you to try new things. It wants to keep you in this box. And you got to be willing to deal with what comes with that. I think, if I can do anything, man, I just want to make you a little more confident. To really believe in yourself. And whatever your goals is. Because, it's a lot of things going on in the world right now. I don't know if you've seen the Africa-Russia Unite, or they want you paying. There's just so many things going on. And it's time to really, tap in with your family, with your friends. Be responsible, Don't wait till the news tell you to stock up on toilet paper. Stock up on toilet paper right now. Go get you some paper towels. Go get you some batteries. Make sure you got a flashlight. Make sure you got a few extra bottles of water in your house, Let's really be responsible. Let's look out for our family. Let's get in better shape. Let's start eating a little better. Let's cut back on the processed food. Let's cut back on the soda. I ain't saying you got to be perfect, but let's take steps to be healthier. I got to tell my children, 1% better every day. 1% better. Just one foot in front of the other. Put a brick down each day, and eventually you'll have your brick road. Every single individual in this world is meant to have the riches that the universe provides. But if nobody lets you know that, then how will you ever know? So I'm just giving you a little nudge. Hey, you meant for bigger things, right? You meant for greatness, right? You got a purpose. You know it. And they look at you and they start smiling a little bit. It's like, yeah, you knew it was inside you the whole time. And that's all it's about, man. It's just encouraging people to step out on faith. What Martin Luther King say, faith is taking the first step without seeing the whole staircase. And you just got to step and know that you are divinely protected. As always, as Wayne Dyer say, I know I'm pure spirit. I always have been, I always will be. And there's so much wisdom in these books, man. So much wisdom in these books. And you got to educate yourself. Because that's something nobody can take from you. I was saying today, it's unique. Because you can't look at me and tell the knowledge I've absorbed over the last 3 years. There's no bank account to show what books I've read. There's no all the material things, they don't show the internal knowledge. But we do know the inner effects of the outer, because I promise I'm such a different person than I was a few years ago. And if you watch through this channel, we all are growing together. Where I am right now, this ain't who I'm going to be in 3 years, 5 years. We elevating, we're ascending right now. We're on this path, this journey together. On the journey of fatherhood, on the journey of being a human, the journey of everything. We all are going, moving forward. But you can stand still, or you can reach out and try to touch the sky. It's grow or die, create or disintegrate. Once again, that's what Bob Proctor always talked about. Have you read The Master Key System by Charles Handler? I said there's just so much wisdom out here, and you got to soak it up. You got to grab it. You can't be worried about the next Drake song that's coming out, because you don't know a distraction is a distraction until it's going to distract you. And I'm not saying that you can't have a favorite artist or favorite sport. I'm just saying don't be 100% consumed in it. Where attention goes, energy flows. And paying attention, once again, is buying reality. What type of reality do you want to have? Because you got to put in the work to have the reality that you want. And there's a lot of things that's draining your energy. You know how you go to work and you come home in the evening, you just dead tired, but you really ain't did much? It's because you was paying attention at your job. You know how you go to school as a kid, like my kids right now, they come home from school and they be tired. What you do? Nothing. You wouldn't be tired if you ain't did nothing, obviously, right? So you had to do something. You paid attention in class, didn't you? Yes. Well, you got a debit on your account. And when your battery gets low, you got to recharge, as we all do. You know my baby girl over there? I don't know if you can see. It's a bunch of girls over there, but one of my baby girl over there, proud father. And so you got to recharge yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Can't pour from an empty cup. And, my parents, we didn't do stuff like this, man. We didn't have the money for it. So I played on a bunch of basketball teams until we had to pay, then I quit. And I just didn't have my parents supporting me. And this soccer club is pretty expensive, but I feel my daughter deserves it. You know, you have to invest in your children. And, you know, these are seeds. And you can have a healthy, beautiful flower, or it can grow up and be just something rotten and terrible. It's all about how you take care of it, man. And I'm really doing my best as a father to take care of my seeds and give them proper sunlight and water and nutrients and all that. And doing the best I can with the knowledge I have. And I encourage every mother and father to do the same, the best you can with the knowledge you have. None of us are perfect. But we look around and we know the world is trying to take advantage of children in ways like never before. That's why I say don't be distracted by the media. Like, it's little things when I say don't be distracted. It's because it's bigger fish to fry. We got to look out for our family. We got to look out for our loved ones. And if we caught up in the celebrity entertainment world, then, man, we going to really miss a valuable opportunity that's in front of us right now. You know, when I was my daughter's age, right now, this exact age, my daddy was in jail. Mama wouldn't watch me, so I was running around sleeping with girls already. That's crazy, looking at my daughter and thinking her age I was already having sex. And I'm at her soccer practice. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of things when you're in the perspective of a father, you look at in this world totally different. And the world is making sex normal for young children. And we all know, man, the younger you start sleeping with people, the worse it is for your mental health. The more it becomes an addiction like anything else. And the potential for STDs and babies and abortions and all that, man, it ain't sweet. What's sweet in the mouth turns sour in the belly. And I'm speaking from the perspective of living and going through it, not to brag about it, because it ain't nothing to brag about. It ain't fun paying for abortions. It ain't fun getting them texts saying my period is late. But it comes when you a boy trying to play the role of a man, or when you a girl trying to play the role of a woman. And society pushes those roles on us. So as parents, we got to protect our children, keep them in club sports, practicing 2-3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? But on some serious stuff, though. I'm just out here getting the evening stroll in. I still got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm hooping in the morning, then going to my full-time job. Like, it never stops. If you read The Way of the Superior Man, like, that's one of the things that you grab in reality as a man is you're going to die giving your gift. You know, there is no end date. There is no completion. There is no I've made it. No, you're always giving your love and your wisdom to the day you're no longer on this earth. And then understanding that your art will outlive you, you're going to be giving love and wisdom long after you go. So make sure what you're giving out is uplifting and is motivation. And I hope whenever you watch this video, whether it's today or tomorrow or next week or 5 years or 10 years, because we know how the internet is, but we know how algorithms are as well. So I don't know when you're going to see it. But man, just try to become the best version of yourself. You know where you want to be in life. None of us are 100% complete, but we can keep moving forward. And while we're in the process of moving forward, we can motivate the people around us to do the same. And as I'm in my progression of life, I just want to say I love all you for growing, for trying to be better, for trying to heal. This world is ugly, it's cruel, it's nasty. There's 1,000,001 reasons to turn cold and to quit and to become evil and to become nasty and say, I'm just going to be a monster. I totally understand it. But something wanted me to rise above it. Something said I couldn't do that. I couldn't be sad. I couldn't be broken. I don't know. I understand that there's better days ahead. I think that's the best way to put it, man. I just can't nobody hold me down. Oh no. I don't know. Like Gay said, I've been working on my heart, trying to forgive. I'm built like that for real. Been that way for years. And forgiveness is the key to happiness. I promise, man. When I start forgiving people and forgiving situations that happened in my life, and once I forgave myself, and once I learned how to really care about myself and be proud of who I am, look here, man. I turned into Goku. And I promise you, if you're watching this video, whenever you watch, you got that same ability. You got the ability to discard that ugly past that you had, all them traumatic situations, let them go, let God have them, and walk into that beautiful, abundant future that's in store. Your imagination, your preview of life's coming attractions. So stop thinking about the old things. Let the flower die. Stop watering it. Turn the TV off. Stop playing that movie. Turn on a new movie, create a new reality, create a new image. And I know it's easier said than done, but pray about it. One day at a time, one step at a time, and you'll eventually look up and be living in a totally different paradigm. The reality you have, the world you have would be something brand new. And I'm speaking from a man who had multiple kids by multiple women when I was young and ignorant. You know, you made it when you get a call and say, I'm taking you off child support. And all my children live with me. It's all love. It's all positive. And I just know that reality is out here for other men. And, you know, God can make all things happen. So pray about it. Whatever you want in your life, put the work in, pray about it, and just let God do his thing. Watch the magic happen, baby. I love you all. Never be too proud to pray. Make sure you drink water. Make sure you exercise. Make sure you forgive the people around you. Take cold showers, man. Cold showers. They keep your mood real chill. I ain't got nothing to yell about. I ain't upset about nothing. I'm on chill mode, man. Just do things to make you happy. Do things to put you in a state of gratitude. Whatever that is, man. Just trying to find time for yourself. I love you all. Thanks for consuming my art. I look forward to consuming your art as well. You know what you love to do. You know what's important to you. I'm talking directly to you. Come on now. You know what time it is, baby. Give your gift to the world and watch the many, many ways that God blesses you. I love you all. We out here. Have a super mega awesome evening. Get you some good sleep. This is my virtual good night kiss to you. No homo. Can you even say that no more? Remember Wayne and them said that on the end of every track? Dipset, Weezy, Jewel, Santana. Back like Cook Crack mixtapes. Oh, them was the days, man. Oh. Anyway, I love you all. We outie, baby. Peace.